Hey guys, Rob Manning Jr. here. I'm in Louisville, Kentucky, and I arrived early Thursday morning and really didn't get to talk to anyone specifically from Louisville until early Friday morning. And I spoke to, and I'll say first names here, I spoke to Steve and Diana. They're a married couple with a young son here, and they've actually been helping me kind of coordinate interviews prior to me arriving. So thank you for your help, Steve and Diana. And I also spoke to two people in Brianna Square Park, which is actually, the actual name of the park is Jefferson Square Park here in downtown Louisville, and was told that that's where the protesters have gathered and congregated because of its location to the courthouse and to the mayor's office and to all elected officials that work downtown in downtown Louisville. And then I also spoke to a gentleman, his name is Graham, and he has been at the protests since day one. He said he works during the week, but on the weekends, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, he is in Brianna Square Park observing. And he also, just like Steve and Diana did, informed me of people live streaming this entire event in Louisville. So if you want to catch up from beginning to end of what's happening in Louisville, look at those live streams, and I'll put those links to those live streams in the description. So what have I learned thus far? One, it's a very different feeling here than what was in Sanford, Florida, and also what was in Brunswick, Georgia. And I wrote a little blog about it, but just to say it out loud, it's just as hot here. So that's not really, I shouldn't say it's just as hot. It's probably 10 degrees cooler here than it was in Georgia and Florida, but still hot. So that feeling is the same, but the atmosphere is different because of where the protesters are. So the protests aren't spread out. I mean, they have protests in different parts of the city, but they're still located in the city of Louisville, if that makes sense. I was also informed that many of the protesters and different groups that are protesting against police violence and against discrimination and calling for anti-racism are butting heads a little bit. And I saw some of that last night at Brianna Square Park, where you hear a lot of, well, I heard a lot of, I did this, I'm doing this. Why are you trying to do something? I'm the one that should be doing this. I'm the one that made this happen. So I heard that, and that obviously is not productive or conducive to these groups getting what they want. And when I say these groups, I'm part of that group. So getting what we want. You are part of that group. Getting what we want. Everybody wants an anti-racist society. If you're against that, then you are categorized in a white hate or supremacy group. No one comes out and says that they're against a racist society unless they are falling in one of those groups. And so the fact that these groups here, who all have the same goal, are saying I, and arguing amongst themselves, is counterproductive to the goal, obviously. So hopefully, and I'll keep you abreast of anything else I see, or if anybody tells me of anything, because again, I just got here. But I did observe that directly in that language being used. So obviously, we need to stop that.